Hello ladies and gents, I am Adventrue and welcome back to From the Depths Adventure Mode Season 1.7 and Episode 8. In this episode I'm going to hopefully be expanding the size of my ship, as the last one it actually expanded quite severely in fact. She went from, it was just the one gun at the front to the two guns. As you can probably noticed already, I have done a couple of adjustments to the ship, namely I have put a big radar tower at the back. That's because the original radar position, which I had, was back here. This didn't actually have line of sight forwards because of some of this sloping in front of the gun. And this was what was causing a load of the aiming issues I was experiencing in the previous episode. I had blocked line of sight, so that's why my guns were not aiming properly. Hopes here is that this will give me additional view. It's got an active radar and a passive radar as well. The passive radar, I believe, should have a slightly longer range, but obviously needs to receive radar. And it also gives me protection against radar tracking missiles, as it gives me detections against them. So it allows any LAMs I build, laser anti-missile systems, to shoot them down. One thing I do need to do though, I did forget to do that, is go into the Q menu and auto adjust the equipment here, detection equipment, so it's actually going to use the most accurate data. So should actually get, the data should now correlate correctly and work together, creating better tracking. I think that's all I need to do. I may be wrong on that. Now, what I'd like to do is actually expand these pontoons to fit in the more efficient engine in. As currently I am using a slightly less efficient engine. I used to think 150 was a good engine, and then, well, this one's 330 and I've got 690 there. That's huge amounts of power per fuel. So I would like to be able to use some of these. So, I think what I'll do, I will begin a time-lapse of me expanding the ship. And if I expect one of the ships in the distance is going to come into range, and I will stop as soon as that combat starts. Okay, my ship has just downed this little thing. Velocity is the Scarlet Dawn vessel. Oh, and now it is dead. Kaboom! Excellent. Is there any other resources around? Seeing if there's anything. Ooh, there's a resource zone. Oh, 500 resource. That's good. Probably ever head over to that. Another 1,000 resource. That is something nice. Oh, my ship has begun firing at that thing. Come on, take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Ooh, it's dropped its payload. Smart bombs. Ooh, they're following me. Dolphining around. Thankfully, I'm just about fast enough to escape it. And salvaged all the material off that vessel as well. Still working on the pontoons. I'm making them out of wood at the moment just for shaping. I will be converting them into metal when I can afford it. What on earth are you firing at? Okay, I'm under attack. What are you? Oh, you're very, very, very dead. Ah. Twin guard. Right, my ship is getting pretty heavily beat up and both my guns are now offline. I managed to destroy a few of the ships, loot them a little bit, so I'm deciding now to retreat through the portal because I ain't got any guns left. And I'm going to prepare to really cope with it. So, slowly turning. Okay, so the weather is bad. My ship is heavily damaged. But I do have a nice amount of resources, which is a good start. Right, as you can see, I have expanded the new pontoons quite significantly and added in and removed the old ones, and I've added in the engines and also this position here, which I think it's actually, well, I designed it as a 5x5 mount, but I think it might be able to fit a 7x7 gun in there. Or you don't have a 7x7 gun. Nah, it just needs a 5x5. That's cool. Well, I just can't afford them at the moment because my ship has been repairing quite significantly. So this gun is basically non-operational. Not very good. The other one is, so I do have an operational gun. But I now need to try and find somewhere to go. It doesn't seem to be anywhere. Let's put the power up. Let's move out. Something pretty basic at the moment. Pontoons haven't actually got any definition. That is something I do want to work on. I'm going to be able to start with adding the gun on. I'm going to increase the rear side, basically make this whole section, rather than this H shape, more of a U. Excellent, I have just grabbed another 1,200 salvage off a destroyed ship. That should give me enough to finish up repairing my particle accelerators. What I do want to do though is actually get myself some ammunition stores in this thing, because I could have easily stopped the vast majority of that damage I took if I had a few smoke dispensers. So I think I will figure out, I need to figure out where to put them though, but I will do that now. Oh, my ship has just spotted something in the darkness and the rain. What have you seen? Seen you. A healer? Come on, shoot it down. Good. Good, good, good. Impy racks through the ship. Doesn't take it down. That looked pretty fatal. Oh, not quite got enough charge. Oh, I've not configured these engines. Come. There we go, 0.3. That means I actually can generate enough energy to fire these things. Yes, I had forgotten to increase the charge on my turrets, on my engines, so they weren't actually charging the weapons up fast enough. Whoops. What I've done in each pontoon, I have added in ammo crates. So this is a 4x4 by 3 block of ammo in each pontoon, and I'm just going to wall it in. It's 3 blocks of wood between it and the engine. This means the engine will never get damaged should the entire magazine go up. I've only got 3 blocks currently in external armor, which is a little bit worrying, because if it does go up, I may lose the entire nose of the ship. That is that's the reason why I have built this bar connecting the 2 fronts of the ship. So if I do lose the nose, it will actually be still joined, and I won't lose an entire engine area. So it looks like there is a tiny little white flare design. Looks like it might be a nuke. Martha, yes, that is a nuke. Oh dear, this Martha might actually hit me. My weapons can't drop far enough to actually hit it. That's quite disturbing. Okay, here it comes. Ah! So it did tear through the side of my ship, basically took out one of the magazines. That's a good test. The whole magazine went down. I've kept my engine and I've kept the front of the ship. I did take a hit on the front of the particle cannon, but it's still operational. Hey, I did. Brilliant. More resources. Now what do we have here? Is Onyx Watchy? What on earth are you? No, slow. That looks big. That looks a... Can't be the bulwark. Oh, there's another... Is that the cauldron or something? Something like that. I think that might be what it is. Ah, capital. And... Fire. There we go. Get the gun out. Okay, there we go. Ah! Ooh, that was a nasty cram. Oh! Hit my other ammo container. Let's just try and flee a little bit. Wow! Crumb shell bounced off my hull. Yikes, been fighting with this thing for a little while, and it is really, really hurting. Oh! Another big hit. Ah! So just need to increase the angle of fire of this. About 10, that will give me actual ability to aim at the ship. It appears that I've been able to avoid the capital. Oh, some big explosions going on. But I did lose one of my turrets. The other one is still going. But my hull... This was cheese at the moment. So I've just AI-deaded this little thing. Just repair it. No, it's AI-dead. Good, that's going to give me enough resources to probably get some semblance of structure back on my ship. So after immense struggle and strife, I've almost defeated this thing. My ship is battered and beaten. It's been heavily repaired. Theirs is almost completely offline now. I've changed the gun to piercing mode to fire every few seconds in the hopes that I can actually sink it. At least start hitting some vital components. But yeah, my ship took a real beating there. The problem with Onyx Watch ships, they are made of metal, but they're really difficult to sink. They have so many individual compartments, all of which are, well, air pumped, so it does not take a lot of sinking. AI dead at last. That thing is AI dead. And so I should at last get a load of resources out of this thing. And level up 7,600 material. Wow! No wonder it was taking me so long to destroy the thing. Or whatever this is. What is this thing? Walrus. Oh, good grief, I'm getting ripped apart by some sort of laser. Yikes. Continuous laser, it's not doing much at all. It's not nice to be blasted at by. Lightning hoods. Right, there we go. Lightning Hoods has stopped firing at me now. With the rather weak laser. It looked a lot more impressive than it actually was, so that's good. So I'm back with the Lightning Hoods and the Deepwater Guard ship, and they're about to ram me, so whoops. Come on, just take it out. I haven't got accurate detecting systems, have I? I destroyed them earlier while building these pontoons. We've got that beast thing to take on now. So what I've just done, I've just added a couple of small 70mm guns on the front. These will probably be swapped out to flak in a little bit, but at the moment they're just a very rapid fire kinetic projectile. Though I've just remembered I actually haven't built any ammo storage, so I'll just quickly do that. So there we go, I've just added ammunition into those. So I do need to add a little bit more protection. The new guns have just now locked on. There we go, and I have a new gun. Rapid fire kinetic suppose. So now I've got those kinetic guns. Doing a lot more damage to the main body here. I think that's the main frame there. But did I just shot my own gun off twice. Yeah, that's one reason you've probably set aim constraints. Actually, one thing I should probably do is rather than mount these flat, they're ball turrets, I should probably mount them vertically. Yeah, that would work. That would work nicely. Oh, resource zone over there. I'll head over there in a moment. There we go. I've now just taken another AI dead down. Those little kinetic pepper guns, though, are doing work, which is great. I think the map is trying to tell me to go somewhere. Interestingly enough, just after those portals, there are a couple of resource zones. So I'm just sitting in this one and mining it down. Oh, how much is this resource? About 1,000, just over 1,000 resource in it. And this one, 300. Not much, but going to add that to my current resource stash and carry on adding to the hull. Well, an enemy Kelmar has just spawned in. My ship's begun engaging. Namely just the little pepper guns, because I think this thing is really far away. So probably start seeing those bullets arriving soon. Maybe. Or maybe not. Wow, it's really far away. So the bullets are falling short. Yeah, they must be much beyond the range of the gun. It's to be expected, it's shooting ridiculously far. Just let's have a look at what the recommended engagement range of the weapon is. Just tell by the shell. So yeah, it says 2.5 kilometers, so should be decent distance, but must be shooting about 4 or so. Also, I'm being hampered a bit by the reload rate on these things. Because they're belt feeders, as soon as they run out of ammunition, they wait till they're fully reloaded again before they start firing, which is a bit of an issue. particle cannons have now begun engaging, so I'm now at 3 kilometers away from the target. Little pepper guns still can't reach, or maybe the belt feeders may have run out of power by this point. Oh, here they go. Just started opening fire again. And it's AI dead. So I've got 2,500 resources from the destroyed Kalmar, and my ship has begun engaging again. These guns fire way too early. And the fact that they keep running out of ammunition is very irritating. So I'm going to change them, I think, into just standard rack loaders instead of the belt feeders, and I want to try and add some more guns to the side here. Bring one there, basically one in each of these sections. So 4 more guns and have a larger one at the rear. I really need to make some better detection systems. I basically got to this distance before I actually managed to hit it. And there we go, that's that other little ship destroyed, this time just 2 damaged. And that should give me another... oh, only 48 material. Still! And I've got about 7,000 material I can play around with, and I see a resource zone over in the distance there. So I'll just point myself in that direction and start heading over there. So I think this is a great place to leave off for this episode, so thank you very much for watching this episode of From the Depths with myself and Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment, as it's always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye!